quite a while.
It's been several years, I think. I feel like.
We're in a new year.
Oh, yeah.
To celebrate, Mitch, I know you already have alcohol, but you can drink this whenever. This is from Seattle.
Okay.
From a green room in Seattle. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Breakside. It's got a cool, like, geometric wolf on it.
Yeah, but he's already got
hate
something
that.
stronger over there.
Yeah. Tonight I'm drinking a Lagavulin 16.
Yeah. Dude, before we start this episode, people are being really mean about my Dave Grohl question online.
I mean, it's a stupid question.
I don't think that was a stupid question at all. I'm not saying I'm like, know anything more, like, or that, like, I would have done it better than Dave Grohl. I
Sure.
just think it's interesting, had it not been just a mistake, whose idea was it? Was it the engineer? Was it Kurt? Was it Dave? You know?
I think you just clearly don't understand dynamics.
But it's not even like an even number. It's not like 1 and 3 or 2 and 4 that he left it out. It's just one time out of 5.5 minutes. I think that's interesting. Go listen to my question for Dave Grohl last episode. If
Getting
you're not
dragged in the
understanding.
comments.
Yeah, on TikTok and on YouTube, people don't like me apparently, or my question. So, one guy said, "I wish I had that 20 seconds back."
Well, you know,
dude.
that's fine.
Whatever.
Another thing quickly off the top, if I may. We have a platform, kind of. This is a platform, technically.
Well, we're influencers,
Yeah.
aren't we? We're super famous.
It's a small platform, but we have a platform. Like 50,000 people tune into every episode
You
that
can
we
say
release.
it to our 50,000 followers.
Yeah, 50,000 people, give or take, listen to every episode we put out. So quickly, with that platform, I'd just like to say fuck ICE. And if you like ICE, fuck you. And stop listening to the podcast. You're not allowed to listen to the podcast anymore. I'm sorry, but you're a bad person. So just give it a minute. Let the trash take itself out. Okay.
All right.
Oh, it feels so much better without those assholes in here. And it sucks for them, too, because we're getting into some really good shit now. This is the Remember the Times podcast. I'm Mitch. This is AJ.
Hello, everyone.
Kick us off, dude.
Well, we've been really ramping up here. If you guys do remember, we got in quite a predicament the last couple episodes, quite a pickle. To catch everybody up, we are, $20,000 in the hole right now, getting ready for Warped?
You are.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I took out a $9,000 credit card because the label that was supposed to front for our new album that we were going to have decided, I can't do that. And we also had to buy a van and a bunch of other stuff. Listen to the episodes. It was quite a few months leading up to this. But I think I realized, like, everything that has been happening and also what's going to happen, you and I have never had, like, an actual conversation about all of this stuff that happened. So this will be the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost 20 years later.
We're doing it live.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Hence the scotch.
Yeah. Yes. You may be noticing we are wearing some very interesting attire here. I'm wearing my Warped Tour 2008 shirt you could only have gotten if you were on the tour.
And who am I wearing, you might ask? Well, this is an Allura 2008 Warped Tour merch shirt designed by yours truly. It says Allura vertically. It says Remember the Times on the back, too, which I was like,
Makes
that's
sense.
the name of the podcast. Perfect. I'm going to keep it turned away from the camera the entire time.
I think this is a redo from our 2007 batch of shirts that, again, did not come out how we wanted it. And we just left it.
I'm going to be honest, it's a super uncomfortable shirt.
It's wildly uncomfortable right now.
I do feel like it's knife resistant / resistant.
It was supposed to be like Allura all the way down the side in big letters. And it goes down like a third of the shirt in small letters.
You can see all of it, and you can't
2/3
see all of me.
Why didn't we change it the next year?
We were in a crunch.
Yeah, probably. And had no dollars to fix it anyways.
Yeah, we're like, just run that again, man.
Otherwise, we're going to have to pay the company another $50 for screens that we don't have.
But at this point, it's all just pretend money anyways. It's just negative numbers.
It's just, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're coming to Warped Tour 2008. This is, we're going to start off with the rehearsal day. We are again on the Family Stage, which is a clothing company owned by Kevin Lyman, who owns Warped Tour, Fletcher Drag from Pennywise, and our buddy Kenneth Seaton. And so we're the family stages. We're tag teaming it with Chaser this year in 2008, and Indictment Tom is gonna be on the tour with us, even though we want to smash his face. He's gonna be
Not
riding.
I mean, we're upset with him.
I want to smash his face. He's going to be riding with Chaser the whole time. So this is a whole fucking thing going on. So here we are, the rehearsal day. Lucky for us, the tour starts off in Pomona again. So we don't have to drive anywhere, which is wonderful. I don't remember too much about this day. I just remember it being a lot less daunting since you and Chris and I had already done it. How did you feel?
It had kind of the vibe of coming back to camp, like summer camp.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, other than that, I don't remember too much besides just like, here we go again kind of feeling.
Yeah, so this actually ended up being a pretty crazy day, mostly for me, but in general. So because Indictment Tom was technically our label and was going for representing us and Chaser instead of us going to get all of our passes, he went for both of us.
I do remember that feeling kind of a little bit more of a baller, like oh yeah, just go get that stuff for us.
Yeah, and he fucking blew it. And we were on the tour. We were supposed to have all access passes, like everyone. Mm-hmm. Shittiest spot on the tour, but we were on the fucking tour. And somehow he came back with VIP passes instead. And like I needed any more reasons to want to fucking hate this guy. Like,
this is wrong.
Fucking God, dude. Now we already didn't look good on the tour. Now we look like a bunch of idiots.
We are now lesser than officially.
Yeah. So thanks.
Did that ever get fixed?
No. I have my pass. I took a picture of it and I will be sending it. I'll put it on our social media, but
I don't remember that at all. I thought we had the same passes again.
No, VIP. The whole summer, VIP passes. And then, so Chaser was playing a show in Long Beach that night at the Vault, and they invited us to come hang out. And I don't know if it was just because we had such a bad experience last tour or something of staying in Pomona because it was so hot. We decided to go to Long Beach where it would be cooler, watch their show, and we hung out at your frat house all day.
Yeah, because it was walking distance from the Vault.
Did we sleep there?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically,
might have.
It would have been cleaner in the van.
Yeah.
But we might have parked there.
Yeah. I do remember being there all day before Chaser's show. But my two memories of the night, though, besides watching Chaser, I had one lip ring, but I really wanted snake bites for Warped Tour again, so I pierced the other side, and it did not heal. In fact, it went the other way. There's pictures of this. I don't know if you remember. I was bleeding.
I do.
All night. Like, not just a little bit of blood. Like, it was just pouring.
Like mouthfuls of blood.
Yeah, out of the unhealed piercing in my lip. And we took a picture of it looking like Chris's, pretending to punch me because I have like a stream of blood, like I'm like spitting out of my mouth.
Yeah, we were like, get ready to spit in 3, 2, 1, punch.
So I was having a really rough night as that goes. And I kind of think Fathom came down to hang out with us because I remember ending up on an RV.
Huh.
Yeah, which
maybe. Yeah, I think it might have been parked by the Vault, if I remember.
Yeah, something like that, because the two things I remember of that, which kind of goes, one, I was like, at the end, I was like, I think I just have to go to sleep, and so I'll stop moving my mouth, and maybe I'll wake up with it not bleeding anymore.
Or you'll drown on your own blood.
Yeah, one of the two was going to happen. I still can't believe how much blood was coming out of my fucking
It was a
blood.
lot.
Like, it was absurd. Like, there was a puddle, like, a good 3 feet across, like, just on the ground outside of the Vault of me, just like, They did work, though. I stopped bleeding when I woke up, like, 3 hours later or whatever in the RV. But I remember all of you guys wanting to smoke, whatever, doobie smack joint heads.
You know, puff a little reefer.
Yeah, but in my not good state, I specifically remember, like, I think it was like you and John or something. I was just like, we're starting tour tomorrow, guys. I don't know if we should be doing that right now. And then I fell asleep. But I just remember going to sleep like nervous that everyone was like raging the night before we were starting a 2-month tour. But
To be clear, smoking a little weed is not raging.
yeah, I know. But you know what I mean.
Grandma Bartholomew.
At 21, I was
You
already
children were smoking your doobie smack joints.
worried about your throat. Okay, leave me alone. But yeah, so I was asleep. I passed out before you guys because I couldn't fucking hang with my own piercing. Do you remember anything else about that? Watching Chase or anything, man? Just that. So the rehearsal day is literally right before the first day of tour. So the first day of Warped Tour was at Pomona, Pomona Fairgrounds, Pomona Fairplex?
Sure.
Fairplex.
Yeah, Fairplex sounds
Very
right.
next day. Do you remember all the bands that were on the tour this year? I meant to grab the flyer.
Not off the top of my head. I'm not ready to start pretending that I remember them.
I did see Paramore was on there. I think they only did a couple days. A Day to Remember was on there before they were big. All That Remains was on it for a little while.
Wasn't Bring Me the Horizon on it too?
Yeah, for a little while.
Devil Wears Prada?
Yes, Devil Wears Prada was on it. And they would come out to the Office theme song a lot, which I thought was always pretty damn funny. Modest Yahoo.
I do remember her Modest Yahoo being there.
Katy Perry.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, never. She's going to come up thrice in this summer, which I can't wait for.
Are you talking about renowned astronaut Katy Perry?
Yeah. Well, that's what she was there promoting her space launch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Gym Class Heroes. Oh my God, what was that band that we loved on the skate stage? With the song.
Oh, it was something Daydream.
Gil Mantero's Party Dream.
Party Dream. Gil Mantero's Party Dream.
If you can find Gil Mantero's Party Dream, do yourself a favor. I don't know if it's on streaming platforms, but literally go listen to them. It's fantastic.
And then when you find them, imagine just randomly stumbling across them at a festival.
They had the weirdest show, and they would tell stories off the cuff that made no sense.
Yeah, like sparkly leotards and all that shit. Like,
And then they would
was
strip.
ridiculous.
I think it was two brothers.
I think so.
But yeah, they'll come up more too. But they were fantastic. We loved watching them a lot.
That became a daily occurrence.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Gil Mantero's coming on.
Never mind 303. We're going to Gil Mantero's Party Dream.
303. I didn't like that. that wasn't for me.
Nah, they were huge that year though. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Well, it was a similar thing with Katy Perry, where I think when they started the tour, they were on a smaller stage, and then
then
they
they couldn't
blew up
handle it.
mid-tour.
Well, I think with Katy Perry, like I Kissed a Girl came out before summer, but she had gotten booked before that came out. So she was on the side stage, and it was just like, no.
Yeah, this
handling
isn't
that.
gonna fly.
Yeah, they did it. It was kind of dumb though. Lots of friends came out to Pomona that I remember that day. For that, I also remember, to add more fuel to me hating Entitlement Tom. He almost, like the whole thing. He decided to set up, like part of his label booth that he was hoping to do inside the family tent, and Ken and Fletcher got wind of that he was using half of their clothing company tent to pitch his own
Yeah, I do
wares, and
remember
they
that.
were very, very not happy about that.
Well,
so
so
they
if you-
scratched that real quick.
If you remember Warped 07 episodes, like it took a long time for us to like really dial in. Like, here's how you set up a good merch tent. Here's where you go. Here's everything you have to do. And then I remember him coming in and just being like, "No, we're gonna do it like kind of a different way," and just kind of like tried to kind of big dick his way into doing it his way. And I was like, "No, dude, trust us. We did this the whole last summer. Like, this is learned experience." And it was a whole thing. It was frustrating.
We failed for quite a while the first year, and then so that was annoying. But yeah, they got wind of that. Yeah, I don't even remember performing, to be honest.
I remember playing. I remember spending the rest of the day, like, we came out strong trying to sell CDs because we had memories of how 07 went.
Yeah,
And we were like, we didn't really get to do this in Pomona, so let's go.
Right.
And I was like, I think this was the beginning of a problem for me, was that I was like yelling at people.
Yeah,
I was
100%.
shouting at people from the tent. I was like trying to yell over bands and stuff. And yeah, I don't want to jump ahead too much.
Sure. The main thing I remember was that we made friends with Evergreen Terrace on the
Yeah.
very first day, which we were so pumped about. One, not only were we all big fans, but we actually made friends with another metal band and not reggae and punk bands like the year prior.
Right. This could actually lead to something.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that was fucking rad. But there's actually pictures of us like at our tent. Josh and the other guitar player, I forget his name, Craig, I think, the guy who does the clean vocals. Mm-hmm. There's pictures of us just talking at the tent.
I don't remember
They were
how
there for a
how that
while.
happened. Maybe we were near
Yeah.
their tent or something, but
Maybe.
I remember being like pretty organic, and then it was just like, oh, these are like chill dudes, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's fucking Evergreen Terrace. We have
Yeah.
your albums.
We listened to them and covered them like a lot.
Yeah, we've
in
been
high
playing
school.
your music. Yeah, so if Evergreen Terrace is listening, like that was cool. We
were
liked
cool.
you guys. Thank you.
It was actually also really weird that it was them that we had befriended because I just from learning what people were doing on the year prior in 07, I had reached out to some bands and tried to book off day shows. One I tried with Tat, almost worked, didn't happen. The other one was Evergreen Terrace, and I emailed, I don't know how I got Josh, the guitar player's email, and it didn't work, but he actually was like, well, I don't think we're doing any off day shows, but we are looking for somebody to rent one bunk on our bus. And we were very seriously considering it. One, we were thinking it'd be great to be on Evergreen Terrace's bus. Let's be fucking friends
It
with
was
them.
an investment opportunity, kind of.
Exactly. And we knew, like, however much it was going to spend, it was like, well, I mean, generally this is what we made last year. That's not that bad. This was before we got in massive amounts of debt, mind you. And then also we figured we could, like, kind of switch us out and, like, one person would get a good night's sleep every
rotate
so often.
who gets to sleep in the bus.
And so we were very close to doing that, but then all of the album stuff happened. So we were like, I don't know if we want to risk this. So we nixed it, but we almost bought a bunk on Evergreen Terrace.
We didn't have money to play with at all yet.
Yeah, but that would have been pretty rad and would have helped a lot of us out had that been a thing.
Hindsight.
Yeah, I mean, how could if we had done that, we would have been so screwed when we got more screwed than we already were.
Sure.
On the way back, but now it just would have been a cool thing to have done.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter anyways. But yeah, so that would have been rad. That was my main memory of Pomona. So that was day one. And then day two, instead of in 07 Warped, if you guys remember, we just went straight to Ventura. So it was a very easy drive for us, our first day on tour. But this one went Pomona and then all the way up to San Francisco.
Yeah.
For the next day.
To like Pier 34 or whatever.
Yeah. Wait. I remember.
32?
32. 30/32.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember this show distinctly.
Yeah. It was great. Pomona's really hot and inland, and this one is like, it's pier, literally right on the water. So it's a lot easier for us to like breathe and such on this one. There was no family stage just because of it being right on the water and stuff. But again, since we had done this the year prior, we knew how to ask to get on a stage way earlier this year. And they let us get on the Kevin Says stage on the second day of tour.
Hell yeah. Sounds like everything's going to go really great.
Sounds like everything's going to go really great. Also a note about this stage, the year prior, the Kevin Says stage got struck by lightning, you know? It was the Kevin Says / Hot Topic.
Right.
This year, they did not bring that stage. The Kevin Says was reinvigorated. It was so nice.
It was basically the size of any of the other side stages.
Yeah, I think somebody was saying it was like it's just main stage without like something
It was missing
on
a
either
wing
side.
on either side.
Yeah,
basically.
something like that. So it was a fucking super legit stage. It was even like I think before that was like the lowest rung, and then like it was even nicer than Kevin Says.
Ernie
Ball or Skate Stage. I think that was
Yeah.
like way better. So we were extremely excited, and we got some really nice pictures taken of that one, and that was we looked, or at least we thought we did. Thought we looked pretty damn rad up there.
Yeah. So I remember waking up the morning of the San Francisco show, and I didn't have a speaking voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
I don't
gone.
remember that.
No, that was the yelling at Pomona and the set. I remember waking up the next morning and I couldn't speak. Like it
Damn.
was like every single thing, and then it was like, "Hey, we don't have a stage this morning." And I was like, "Oh, thank God!" Like, but we are on this awesome new stage. And I went, "Oh fuck!" And I remember this being a really early indicator. I just blew it on that stage.
Well, I mean, you might remember differently, or maybe I'm remembering incorrectly, or maybe we're just, you're you and I'm not, so this is just what I heard. Pomona, I don't remember, like, leading up to it, if you guys recall, you were hurting in the studio.
Yeah.
It seemed to have tapered off after that. And then Pomona, I don't remember anybody being worried
I feel like
at all.
Pomona was fine.
I think it was fine.
I remember being like, "Okay, we got this."
I don't remember this one being bad. The only thing that I remember was that our second song in the set was Sink or Swim. And there's a line, like the second line in the song, you go, "You think you're fucking perfect." And your voice cracked on perfect. And we all started laughing at you because it was like, "Fucking perfect." And that was the only thing we remembered, but it was just a note. And we just, for the rest of the time, we were just laughing because I was like, "Dude, that was hilarious."
No, so I remember not being able to talk that morning.
Okay.
And then singing on top of that, and it was like, well, this is a bad start, basically.
Right. Yeah. So that was the only thing, but since you guys are all listening to this, it's not happening to you. You're listening to the story. Basically, how do we say it? I think this is basically the point we had to say goodbye to Mish's vocal cords at this one. It's not, we didn't know that, but just for you guys listening, just being aware that we noted the crack and that was it. But he's worried already.
In my memory, or the way that I at least retroactively look at the entire tour, it was this day where I kind of irreparably damaged myself because I had no voice, and then I did a full set on it anyways, and I think that was just kind of nailing the coffin.
Yeah. So day two.
Day 2,
and we have 40 more shows or something.
Only 40 more to go.
So that's where his head's at, and we just thought it was really funny that our singer's voice cracked, and we made fun of him for that.
And I don't know if you've ever been the lead singer in a metal band before, but a big part of it, I feel like, is confidence. And if you lose the confidence that you're going to be able to hit the notes, then you're kind of fucked. And that it was already going.
So there's our. That's where we're leaving this episode at here in San Francisco. He's nervous. We're making fun of him for his voice cracking. That's about it. But we sold a lot of stuff that day. Yeah. It was a very profitable day.
It's called support from your friends. That's what I was getting.
Our group of friends that's not that at all.
That's not something that you'll ever get from us.
Absolutely not. All right. Well, next episode, I think there's some injuries next episode too.
Good.
On top of that, yeah.
Not me though, right?
Not you. I think it might.
I'm already, I guess, technically injured.
It's either this one or the next one, but yeah, we get some crazy stuff happening here. So, all right, we'll see you in 2 weeks. More Warped Tour 08 stories coming at you.
Oh boy. All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.